Good morning, everybody. It is Wanda here. Welcome to today's tarot. I'm here in the beautiful Lake Cat Eye area, which is probably about 10 to 15 minutes further south of Port Macquarie. And Port Macquarie is in the northern area of the state of New South Wales here in Australia. Welcome everybody who's watching right now. I hope you're all well. I'm broadcasting a little bit earlier than usual. Really great to see all of you on. And how have you been going with the full moon in the last 24 hours? Oh my gosh, my personal messages have been exploding out of the water. What's been happening actually is a lot of people have been feeling really quite emotional, angry, sad, feeling even, I've even had a few people commenting and contacting me, just letting me know that they're feeling some deep depression even. So I think that's pretty normal for this particular time. When I say normal, to be expected when we have a full moon, which on the spiritual level actually means the endings of some sort. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean the ending of your life. What it actually means is an ending of a phase, which is a good thing, because we live in a world where there's beginnings and endings, okay? Now, this particular full moon is very, very powerful because, like I've spoken about before on my lives, is about the changing of the paradigms right now. If you're on, tell me if you have been suffering from any kind of strange, maybe unusual or amplified experiences. Emotionally, I'm talking about, because they're the ones that keep us, they're the ones that show up, irrespective of what our mind could be telling us. And I've got my granddaughter number 2 sitting next to me here, so I'd like to get started on this because she's got her own little cards today. I'll see if she can just pop her head in. Hey, Heidi. Say hello to everybody. Say wave. See all people's heads up there? You can say ho. You want to wave? Say hi. No, she's not going to wave. All right, so sit down, back down next to me, and I will start the cards. Now, when we find ourselves in a situation where we don't know really what we're doing, or we're feeling very emotional and we can't seem to snap out of that situation, right? What I want you to be doing now is commenting below and telling me, how have you been traveling emotionally over the last 24 hours in particular? That is really very curious for me. I want to see if it matches up with all the messages that I have been receiving. But what I want to say to you is this: when you get to a point in your emotions where you feel you can't shift out of the negativity, or you feel that you feel like you're fully stuck there, this is something that I say to myself that has helped me all through my life. And this is this phrase I use: why is everything working out for me? Why is everything working out for me? Why is everything working out for me? And that has an energy of positivity. Why is everything working out with me with ease and flow? Why is everything so wonderful? And then, even though your mind won't react to that, your heart will. And thanks so much. Yes, Jody, I understand. Jody's saying that a huge amount of emotion has been coming up. And be prepared. I've got Heidi on one side, my granddaughter on one side, and I've got my bird on the other, responding to the birdies in the background with the beautiful trees. So look, I'm really glad to hear that some of you are sharing your feelings right now. And I just want to let you know that you're not alone, that every single one of us at some point have been feeling like a sense of loss in a way. And what could be that loss? Could it mean that someone in our lives could die, or something could happen to us? Well, sure. I mean, that's a possibility, right? But what you've got to look at is this: That feeling of loss is predominantly the level of consciousness or the level of your awareness that's happening right now. Okay, we're all going through that 3-day of change at some point. Don't resist it. If you're in resistance, it'll take longer. Everybody. So what do you ask yourself if you are struggling with something that that is emotionally that you can't comprehend, and that's perfectly okay, then just ask yourself this question: why is everything always working out for me so beautifully, so wonderfully? Or just why is everything working out so wonderfully for me? And you can put your own level of feeling to it. Does that make sense? And now I will read the cards. I hope that you've all been well, and I can see who's on because I'm using my phone right now and not my what do you call it, the desktop. Being here on holiday. Hey Heidi, it's been hot up here, hasn't it? Hey, I know you can't see her, but she's got her cards ready. You shuffling your cards? You have to look. I just there we are. Look, she's shuffling her cards right now. There we are. See, she's learning how to shuffle. Oops! My goodness! Can you grab that card for me? It's fallen under the table. Don't you just love doing cards on the outdoor deck? All right, there we go. Look. Here we go. What is today's cards going to show up for us today? Maybe it will be in alignment with what I've been talking about. Why is everything working out for me? Okay, so let's have a look. I can't see you, Hyde. There we are. You ready? You nearly got your card ready? Okay, you can show the people when Amma's done hers, so you can watch what Amma's doing. Okay, here we go. Wow, the Seven of Pentacles. Guys, the Seven of Pentacles, can you see that? The Seven of Pentacles is about learning. It is the learning card. You're going to be, and the learning covers this. Now, basically, because the pentacle is about our material or our physical world, all right, the Seven of Pentacles is about learning, like getting ready for a course or going and finding a course or discovering something, learning something about your application or your bank balance or something that you have been looking for. And I think I left last week's tarot with paperwork and legal papers. Now this is still something like that coming up. Also, what I want to say to you is that this particular card also talks about the learning that you will have, the spiritual learning, but starting in the physical. So whatever's happening in the physical reality will also happen in the physical reality as now, will also happen with you emotionally. So be ready for news coming your way. Learning for your mental, emotional and physical well-being. Time to take a check and maybe change your habits. The ones that haven't been serving you, get rid of those. If this is resonating with you and what I'm talking about, let me know. Let me know, because this is powerfully, powerfully important. Now, I'm going to do one more reading. Oh, Heidi has got a card. Do you want to talk about the picture? Here, come and stand over here. All right, just stand. Okay. Now, what have you picked for people? Do you know what card it is? Oh my gosh, she's killing me here. All right, hang on. Let's have a look. Oh, far out. Oh, hang on a minute, Hides. Hang on a minute. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so she's picked... Okay, now we've got music happening next door. This is going to be even more interesting. This is awesome. Okay, so Heidi's picked a card for you today that's got a beautiful little angel on it. Can you all see that? And here's the message from Heidi today. Sharing makes everything more fun. Isn't that wonderful? And that's something that we can remind ourselves about, that we're not here on the planet to do things on our own. We're here to share our experiences. We're here to talk about them, because when you start talking about what you're doing and why you're doing it and the love in your heart, and you're sharing that with others, would you agree to that, Heidi? Hey? Yeah? Okay, so I'm sharing my space with you right now. She's got nice fat little leggies that I can just squeeze.
No, I don't.
That I'm squeezing. So sharing makes everything more fun. That is beautiful. So sharing our knowledge, sharing our love, giving people our time, sharing our possibilities, sharing our why, sharing just everything and being part of it. You've only given one, just as one's plenty. And now I'm going to share my cards and give it to one person, and we all know, because we're the same vibration, that we all belong to the same vibration. All of you that are on right now, this card will be very, very important. Hey, Jenny Hudson, bloody amazing. How are you, darling? Thank you for your birthday message. Oops, here we go. Flying everywhere again, aren't they, hey? All right, do you want to pick the top card for me in a minute? Hang on a minute. All right, here we go. This is for Jenny Hudson. I used to go to school with Jenny. Okay, go. Pick the top card. Just the top one. Good girl. What is it? Show everybody. Show everybody. Hold it up. You know, hold it up. Okay, let me have a read. What is it? Okay, so, so it's the angel card for Jenny of karma. And this is what it means. As you go, as you give, so you shall receive. And when you give your heart, when you give your time in helping other people, what ends up happening is it brings you good fortune, it brings you wonderful health and happiness. And so that is something for all of us today. If we find ourselves in this position of being able to help somebody, being able to give even a smile, like I said before, is always very, very important. Your card was absolutely beautiful, Heidi. Are you going to say toodaloo to everybody? Just wave. I know you can't see them, but all that writing there tells people that we're there. Don't pull a face. Just be smiling. Hang on a minute. Say bye-bye. No, say the words. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, very good.
Now
Okay,
do that
so I hope that's been helpful. Remembering that the full moon effects are usually 4 days after. The full moon effects are 4 days after the full moon, and also 1 month after. So if there are any changes, if some of you are still waiting for information and you've been sending out, like if
and
you've got
been sick.
And well, that too. I forgot my train of thought now. What was it? The problem with the full moon is the fact that it can also be a month after today. So a month from today, if you're still waiting, if there are any...
Mummy's home.
Mummy's home. Okay, so if there's any delays in anything, it's usually 1 month. So if your paperwork is somehow delayed and you're worried about it, do not worry about it, guys, because it'll be between now and a month from now. I hope that's been helpful, and I'd love to catch up with you really, really soon. Hope you're having a great holiday, and tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.